Covered garden chimps, baby. Start with the amazing sourdough. Put her right in that corner. The placement is a little bit tight, but just place her where she fits and you'll be fine. Hit play. No worries for round 6 or 7. So this map can be a little bit challenging. A little more challenging than your average intermediate map, but don't worry about that at all because this strat makes it super easy, like mostly just AFK. During round 8 you want to slow it down, and by sub, place it at the top of that water, because we need him to catch a few leaks at the end of this round right here. Sourdough always leaks a few reds here, so the sub just catches them. During round 10, buy a sniper and place it in that top left corner where the track bends, and then set it to strong, and then just forget about it. I recommend that you play this map with auto start off, at least for now. It'll make placements a lot easier, but if you're like me, if you're more experienced, then you can leave it on if you'd like, but I would recommend turning it off. But this playthrough, I've already beaten this map on chimps with it, so I just decided to keep auto start on. Get a druid when you can, in the top left corner of that little square near the start of the map. Set it to strong and give it Thorn Swarm during round 13. During round 20, slow it down and place a Spectre where I do, then give it long reach and smart spikes, and then set it to smart. The placement isn't really precise, just anywhere near the top of that bottom right quadrant of the map is fine. But this Spectre essentially is going to carry the first early part of the game, so give it faster production during 24. Then during 25, give your druid hard thorns so he can pop some leads. Then get even faster production during round 28. Then Heart of Oak during 29, and Druid of the Jungle also during 29. I recommend slowing it down, or just turning auto start off so you can buy all these things if you're not fast. Get an Elk during 31. It's okay if you can't upgrade it yet. It's really not a big deal. This strategy is so easy, you don't need to be too precise with a lot of stuff. Set Sourdough to strong before 35. And the reason we want to do that is it just helps to mitigate some bad RNG that can happen in the very late game. During 35, give your Alchemist, Berserker Brew and Perishing Potions, so 320. During 39, get Stronger Steam on the Alk, and now we're good for the Moab. Even if we just have the regular spikes, it's totally fine. I recommend auto start off for 40, get long life spikes at the end of 39, use Sourdough's ability on the Moab, and the ceramics get destroyed by the buffed up spikes. Get Deadly Spikes during 44. And now we have a really solid defense, so we can work toward the other part of our defense, which of course is going to be Comanche defense, which is an amazing tower right now. As you'll see, Comanche Commander is better than Apache Prime. After Deadly Spikes, get a village, place it about where I do. This placement isn't that tight, just place it about where I do, give it Monkey Commerce, and bigger radius, so 102. Then place another village exactly where I do. The range marker you want to see is it should go through that top lamp or light post. Give it the discount upgrades again, and then buy a heli and place it as close to the track as possible, above it obviously. And then give the heli pursuit and faster firing. The heli should have a double discount, by the way. Obviously. That's the point of the villages. Get Moab shoved during 49, before the Moabs come out on 50. Then get jungle drums on the bottom village, grow blocker and radar scanner on the top village, all before 50. During 50, get an elk and place it between the village and the heli. As long as you place that top village right, you'll have enough space. Then give the elk 320. Then get stronger stim at the end of 52. And now all you have to do is save up for Comanche defense, which is about $9,200. And then buy it, obviously. And then after that, you do nothing at all until you can afford Comanche Commander. So I'll be back on the voice comms when it's time for Comanche Commander. If you feel scared at any point, which you won't be because nothing ever gets close, you can use Sauda's abilities, her first or second. But you don't need to worry about that because nothing really gets close, as you'll see. I'm going to speed up the recording from here on out. So yeah, see you guys back when we get Comanche Commander. We're back during 78. You should be very, very close to Comanche Commander at this point. Get it as soon as you can, so after you pop open the BFB. And now we're completely set for that second rush of camo ceramics on 78. And we're completely set for the 80s as well. So now there's literally nothing to do again until we buy Permaspike, because Comanche Commander is really that good. It's a lot better than Apache Prime for chimps. It costs 20,000 less and its damage is comparable, so if you're an Apache Prime enthusiast, try Comanche Commander. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Level 80, round 80, excuse me, gets destroyed, no problem. So yeah, there's nothing you need to do until we can afford Permaspike, so I'll be back when we can do that. We're back during 84. You actually have a really slight chance to buy Permaspike at the end of 84, but it's very, very close. Don't worry if you didn't, like me, I haven't bought it yet and I'm still completely fine because Comanche Commander is really that good. Just make sure you buy Permaspike as soon as possible, so that's going to be round 88, I believe. 87 we have 4 ZOMGs, but yeah, Comanche Commander is kind of busted. Really, really good value for money with this tower. 88, buy Permaspike ASAP, so we can start stacking the spikes. And then start upgrading your sub that you placed at the beginning to 230, and set it to strong. And then place a glue gunner above that bottom village. Then give it 013, 023, so glue splatter with Moab glue, set it to strong as well. And now the setup is essentially complete. We have our main DPS, we have our support, which is the Permaspike, and we have our bad killer in sub, which we will upgrade to first strike before the bad comes out. We don't need a MIB on the top village because the Permaspike will just destroy any DDTs that do make it past the Comanche Commander. But yeah, ComCom is really, really good. So about 3 DDTs made it into the Permaspike, but no problem, like the spikes barely got destroyed, so you will be completely fine, and you can literally AFK from now till we can afford first strike, which we already can, and we just can't buy it yet because that's the gimmick of this map, but not to worry. You should get primary training on that village just to give the glue gunner more attack range or whatever, but it really doesn't matter that much. The glue is useful, but I put it in a really bad spot and it's still fine, because this strat is really, really simple. 95, lots of DDTs, but Permaspike just has no problem dealing with them. It's kinda hilarious, actually. Get first strike during 96, that's very, very important. You have a lot of time during the round because it's a long round, but if you forget to buy it, then you will be in trouble for the bad. You can use a first strike during 96, like I did here, totally fine. Makes the round go faster, which is always helpful. '97 first strike again. If you want, you don't need to, but 97 is a very slow round, usually. On that sniper during 98, get 420, so main Moab. I don't think this is necessary at all. You should probably set it to first as well. I don't think you need it, honestly, but I just bought it because we have so much money left and nothing to spend it on. Also, use a first strike during 98, I recommend that. Round 100 is really, really simple. Use a first strike at the start. And that's it. The bad gets popped, eventually. Right as it turns left there. DDTs get mauled by Permaspike, and then it's just a couple ZOMGs left. And of course they get destroyed. That's it, super easy black border on one of the harder intermediate maps. Comanche Commander is really, really good.